Hi everybody. Well, I am live from my kitchen. For those of you that are watching this recording, I am going to wait for people to join us and then we're gonna make some fun stuff here. I always love when I get to come to you from my kitchen, my Healthy Swap series. So this will be a lot of fun today. Hi everybody. Welcome. Oh, hi Shauna. I'm super excited about today. So yes, this is part of my live from Lorrie's Kitchen Healthy Swap series. So as I said, we're gonna wait for a few more people to join us, but we are gonna have fun today. I don't know how much of what you can see on my counter here, but we are gonna make edible cookie dough. Oh, yum. Who doesn't love cookie dough, right? As a kid, as an adult. So I'm super excited. I hope everyone's having a good day. Give me a little thumbs up when you come on so I know you're here. I got my little woohoo from Shauna. Super excited to be here. Thank you, Shauna. Yes, cookie dough is just the best. And hopefully you guys have seen my series live from Lorrie's Kitchen. Hi Nicole, live from Lorrie's Kitchen, where I'm doing lots of healthy swaps. You can find all those videos on Facebook, on YouTube, and under our Thrive Functional Wellness channel. So yeah, thumbs up everybody. I love talking about healthy swaps. And so as we wait for, like I said, people to join us, watching us live, I have a couple of fun things to share about healthy swaps and the edible cookie dough. Like I said, I know you guys can see kind of part of this. I'm gonna move this back a little bit. It's always different. Let's see. Oh, you can see a little bit more of my ingredients, but hi Nicole. And just to show you all the ingredients, because everything I'm going to talk about today, literally, these are staples that you should have in your house when you are trying to go into healthy, clean eating. So everything we're going to talk about today, I'm going to kind of show you different healthy swaps that you can do with it. But I'm excited. Today we're going to do edible, oh, hi Debbie, edible cookie dough. Again, who loves cookie dough? Who loved it as a kid? Who loves it as an adult? Right? We all love the cookie dough. So, and it's really, it's fun making things like this. I know we have Valentine's coming up, which is why I'm wearing red. But this is also just a treat that you can make. You can make it for yourself. You can make it if you have company. So I'm actually, for time-wise, I'm gonna get started and people can just join us. So again, I'm Lorrie Rappy from Thrive Functional Wellness Center. Dr. Rappy and I come live every Tuesday on Facebook, and you can see I'm solo today, so I appreciate everybody that's here. Dr. Rappy is not joining me for live from Lorrie's Kitchen. So today we're gonna make edible cookie dough, and it's not my recipe. It is Paleo Running Mama's recipe. I follow all of her recipes online. What I do is I usually find different like healthy swap recipes, and I always give a little twist and make it my own. So, and if you follow us on Facebook and on Instagram, you're gonna get all of these in the instructions for this as well. But I'm just gonna kind of get started. So I have a cup of almond flour that I'm gonna put in here just to start. I'm using this. I have at least one or two of these in my pantry at all times. This is from Costco. It's the best deal. I use almond flour for everything, so I highly recommend it. So this recipe takes a cup of that, and then it takes a 1.5 tablespoon of, oops, let me see where my half is. 1.5 tablespoon of coconut flour. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put the dry ingredients in first. So we have the coconut flour, and then it calls for around 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt. Sea salt is actually really amazing in desserts. It actually brings out the sweetness. So this I'm not gonna measure. I'm just gonna kind of do my thing with it. So, okay. That looks about right to me. I also have in here, if you want to use this type of salt, you can do that too. So I always use a little whisker just for my dry ingredients, right? Following me so far, pretty simple. Now, as soon as I start adding the wet ingredients, I don't use this because if anybody knows, it's kind of a pain getting all of the ingredients out of it. So I'm gonna replace this with my little spatulas. So the next thing this asks for is coconut oil. It needs 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. So I also use this big container from Costco because I use a lot of it, and this is also a great deal, and I use it for so many different things, so I highly recommend that. And what I did was I put it in a little bowl and I melted it because it's not melted right now. So I need 3 tablespoons, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put that right in here, 3 tablespoons. And we know coconut oil is an amazing healthy fat, so I have it on hand all the time. The next thing is maple syrup. So 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. So I'm using this one. I got it at Trader Joe's. There's definitely different types. And you'll find in a lot of your healthy swap recipes, your healthy swaps, your paleo, that maple syrup is what is used as the sugar source. Very often it's maple syrup, it's honey, so it's delicious. Okay, so 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, and now 3 tablespoons of almond milk. I'm just using this one from Trader Joe's. It's unsweetened. This is also a great thing to have on hand. So there's 3 of those, 3 of those. And what's nice too is, for those who know me well, I don't love to measure things. I will measure things when I'm baking. Now this is no bake, so if you get a little extra here, a little extra there, it's actually okay. So there is, it's 3 tablespoons of almond milk. Now I need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So let's go ahead and put in that. I love vanilla extract. That's also something you'll find in a lot of your healthy swaps. And I even tell people you can add pure vanilla in your protein shakes as well, just to kind of add different flavors, vanilla flavor. So there's the vanilla. So I put in, this has 3 tablespoons of coconut oil, 3 tablespoons of maple sugar, maple syrup, not maple sugar, maple syrup. 1 teaspoon of the vanilla extract, 3 tablespoons of the almond milk, and the sea salt. So now it's actually ready to mix it up, believe it or not. So I'm gonna take my little spatula. So what's fun about this recipe is I've shared, and I think it was the last healthy swap video that I did, I shared and we made cookies. I don't know if anybody was on here when we made the macaroon and the white chocolate chip cookies. So the ingredients are very similar, very similar. So the reason why it's no bake, there's no eggs in it, right? Why it's no bake and it's edible, because there is no eggs. And if you can see, now we have a nice little dough in there. And so now I'm gonna add the 1/4 cup of chocolate chips. So I have all different types, and this is just what I had on hand. So you can use what you have on hand, but I have these from Trader Joe's. Gosh, I think around 6-7 months ago, I bought a few of these because they were out of chocolate chips, and I really like these. And they have chocolate chunks that are good too. Lily's has, this is fun, if you want to do something different, they have white chocolate chips that you can use. But for today, I'm using 1/2 cup, probably not completely 1/2 cup because I was picking at a few. So, but you add that in now, and then you just fold it in. And you know what's great about this is you can make this with kids. You can make this with your grandkids. It is so much fun because as a nutritional coach, I'm always talking about healthy swaps and how to make things interesting and fun, because when you change over to eating healthy and making healthier choices every day, Well, you want it to still taste good and have fun. I'm all about having fun with your food. So, all right, you guys, are you ready for this? There you go. Doesn't that look good, right? And so you can literally take a little piece of it, which I'm going to, and it's really good, really good. Like I said, it's so close to the exact recipe for the chocolate chip cookies. You can almost bake it, but what we recommend at this point, like I said, oh my gosh, can you see that? It's just like one big chocolate chip, delicious. So just because I didn't want to get my hands all kind of crazy, the magic of being in your kitchen is, here you go. I rolled them up. I made some before, and I rolled them up into little fun balls. So it's fun for serving this. There's so many fun things that you can do with this. I did want to share another little tip that I had. So very often we are making fat bombs, and when we're making fat bombs, which is a really great snack and an opportunity to get extra fat in your daily intake, we use things like the coconut oil, almond butter. So we're using different fats. But what I had this fun idea. So here you take this cookie dough batter, right? And what if you want to sneak in a little bit of protein? So this is unflavored Vital Proteins, the collagen. I like this one because you can actually add it into everything. The texture is really nice. It's really fine. And so you can sneak a little bit of this in there, and now you've added some protein, because I'm always talking about ways to add protein. So now just think about it though, logically, if you're going to add a little bit more of the powder, then you may want to add like a little bit more coconut oil, like a little more liquid, so that you end up with this perfect consistency there. Isn't that fun? Oh my gosh, I could eat it all like this, or you could bake it. So fun idea. And I love this. Those are just so cute. So I hope you love that idea. While I have you guys here, I thought I would share a couple of other little healthy swap ideas for Valentine's Day, almost really for any time that you want to do a dessert. I have a couple of ideas. I don't know if you guys have tried Simple Mills products yet. This brownie mixture is my absolute favorite. Oh my gosh, you can put a little bit of nuts in it, you can put a little bit of extra chocolate chips if you want, but over the last almost 30 years that I have been eating in this lifestyle, I've tried so many brownie recipes because I love my chocolate, love it. This is by far the best thing I've ever had. I have to be so mindful about making it because I have no boundaries about eating all of it. So these are delicious. This is something, if you don't want to make something from scratch. I really like Simple Mills products. When you read the ingredients here, it's just all simple, easy, healthy ingredients. Along that line, they actually have little muffins. So you can make muffins and then you can decorate it with fun things. So those are some ideas, because we're always talking about healthy swaps. And so often I have people ask me, what is a healthy swap? So basically, it's a food item that you normally eat that has less than desirable ingredients in it, whether it has some toxins, some added sugars, it has gluten in it, whatever it may be. So we want to find a healthier version of it. And I literally have found a healthy swap, I would say, for 99.9% of the foods that I enjoy. It's amazing, amazing. So I wanted to also show you guys here. So if you do enjoy making things from scratch, I have a couple of authors. I don't have any cookbooks myself. I do get people who ask me that. But Danielle Walker, does anybody here have any Danielle Walker's cookbooks? Give me a little a thumbs up, a little wave. I love her books. I think she has 5 of them now, or 4 of them. Her original book was Against All Grain. all grains, and she's taken literally everything that you would want to make and has a healthy version of it. So if you're looking for dessert ideas, this book is really fun, this celebrations, because she literally, she's broken the book down into sections of holidays. So she has Valentine's Day in there, she has Christmas and Thanksgiving, and literally gives you a complete menu for everything. I love this book. You can see all my little tabs. So if you're looking to make something from scratch and you want recipes, you can always Google them, but I love Danielle Walker's recipes. And then also this book is one of my favorites by her, Eat What You Love. Oh my gosh, she literally has a healthy swap for everything. I think she has like bagels and stuff in here. And so, not that we're talking about bagels, we're talking about dessert, but I don't know why I just thought of that. Sounds good. So again, that I love Danielle Walker, but Paleo Running Mama, that is who this particular recipe was from, and I follow her online, and she has some great healthy swap recipes as well. So the whole idea is, if you are going to have a treat, sometimes it could be a treat, and so you can have like a real treat that has sugar and other things in it. Or if you're really trying to really watch your health and really feed your body better foods, then take the time to find the recipes. And like I said, the ingredients that I use today, I always have it on hand, and I can show you again, because it's literally, it's the foundation for almost everything that I make. The almond flour, the coconut flour, coconut oil, it's all a must. I always have a nice thing of vanilla, the maple syrup, which looks like I need a little bit more, the salt. So this is just a real basic recipe, which is why I wanted to show it to you guys. And again, oh my gosh, how good does that look, right? Oh, so good. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys joining me today. As I said, Dr. Rappy and I go live every Tuesday at 4:30, and next week, if I can hardly believe, is our anniversary special. 2 anniversaries, actually. The first anniversary is, it has been a year since we started these Facebook Lives. Absolutely amazing. And you can actually watch all of our Facebook Lives here on our Facebook channel, or we have a YouTube channel under Thrive Functional Wellness Center that you can watch them there. We also have an Instagram channel. And so, yeah, there's a whole year's worth of videos and content, and we're always just trying to give you hope that there's another way of doing things, that you don't have to just settle for how you feel if you're not feeling well, that there's hope, there's alternatives, there's healthy swaps. Let's make our food taste really good. So I appreciate everyone who joined me live today, and hope to see you next week for our anniversary episode. It's interesting that it's the anniversary to our Facebook Lives. It's also the anniversary, Dr. Rappy and I's anniversary next week as well. It's our 30-year anniversary, so it's going to be a big anniversary special. And then the following week, we are going to go into all about talking about cholesterol. So yes, because it is American Heart Month, and last week we talked all about heart disease, so I know it's not as sexy as a topic as all this yummy food, but again, we're here to talk about different types of holistic solutions, and healthy swaps is just one piece of all of that. So I hope you learned something new today, and share this with your friends and family. Follow us. If you have any comments, any feedback, you can email me, you can message me. Love to hear from you. And I hope you have an amazing day. For all of you that live here locally, just a gorgeous day outside. So hope you were able to go outside and enjoy it. And I hope you have a great rest of the evening. And another great part of this, I'm going to show you one more time because it just looks so delicious. Another great part of that is the cleanup is so incredibly easy. And again, if you have young kids or grandkids, friends, kids that come over, it's always fun to cook with them. And if you can show them that there's a healthier way, if you show them now, this is just what they get used to. So, all right, everybody, Great to see you guys. Thanks again for joining. And thanks, Shauna. Thanks, Debbie. Appreciate your guys' feedback. Have an amazing, and yes, Debbie, a beautiful day. Absolutely gorgeous day outside. Have a great evening. Enjoy yourselves and be safe out there, and hope to see you next week. Bye, everybody.